Okay, so looking at the polls today, I see that Phantom Knights won, but I didn't see that before I left for locals, and at that time, I believe Ice Jade Atlantean was tied with Dark Knight Lancer Zoodiac, and at the last moment, I had my wife be the tiebreaker, and she picked Dark Knight Zoo because Chalk and Nine, or not Chalk and Nine, because Tiger Mortar is a cat. Anyway, it was this. 3 Thor, 3 Ram, 3 Whip, 1 Rat, because that's all we're allowed. I would have a third one of these in here, but I don't own one. Um, the 3 Terror Top, the 1 Taka Tomborg to make these things, which I'll get to. 3 Tinky counts as any zoo. Should go in anything with Beast Warriors, really. For consistency pieces, we have 3 Pot of Desires. It overperformed, to be honest. And then we have Foolish Burial, counts as the 4th Ram, and then Pot of Avarice. In case you run out of gas, you can put the shit back, start over. And then we had for the hand traps 12, which hand traps hard carried too, not going to front. We had the 3 Imperm, the 3 Ash, the 3 Mourner, the 3 Veiler. I probably could have cut one of each of these and then put in maybe Ogre or DD Crow, something like that. And we have the 6 Solemns, the Judgment and the Strike, and then we have the armored cards, Armored Xyz and Full Armored Xyz, trash. This engine was very underwhelming, and it ended up being kind of like Vespinato Zeus control, kind of. Anyway, these are in here to make one of these 2 things. If I don't need this, or I've already used these 2 with something else, it always made the SP. Anytime I boarded this, it was to like out something or force a response. Really good, always really good. This card is garbage. You detach 2, draw a card, and then if it has no materials, it can't attack. I never equipped it with anything, so the bullet points, those effects don't matter. If I built this again to play it again, I would not include this. This would probably be the tech that I have in the side deck. Absolute trash. This one's kind of better because it nets you at least a break even or a +1. Going first, you grab this thing at minimum. If you detach 1, you get this. If you detach 2, you get both. It grabs these, and on turn 1, you set this with this on the board, and then when they start to do whatever, you make this guy, and then you can respond to something by banishing this and equipping a dude to this, and then you can absorb whatever. It's okay. And then going second, it's you do this and do all that instead. All in all, these 5 cards, trash. This one probably wouldn't be any better in a dedicated level 7 deck because it needs 3 material. I probably wouldn't play it anyway, but it would probably be better in something dedicated like that than this. If it just needed 2 material, it'd probably be really good. Yeah, but these 5 cards, ultimately mid at best, but ultimately garbage. Paguska, generic Xyz. Vespinato, probably overperformed as well. It pierces, and then if it gets destroyed, it's into the graveyard. You can res anything. Usually, what I would do with this is if this got destroyed, I'd bring back the Ram. That way, if the Ram got destroyed, I have any of these to go back to. Especially if you're desperate for a body to do anything else. 2 Borbo. That was to make Zeus, which hard carried the most, like absolutely the most. Tiger Mortar is in here kind of like it's like a utility piece. If you needed to pierce, you put this guy under it. If you needed trap protection, you put this. If you needed to banish a thing, it was this. Chalk and I kind of just facilitated these, and kind of this sometimes and this sometimes. You would go Chalk and I detach, bring back the Ram. So if they blow up stuff, you get recursion. Ultimately, 6 was fine. Typhon goes in everything, it's too good. And then Zeus, the hard carry of the deck. Even when we had Trident a couple of years ago, this hard carried the deck anyway. If I had to give you any advice about playing this deck, it would be do not. And then as for the side deck, I had that tech I was telling you about, so I might as well just tell you the whole thing. Let me grab it real quick. This was the tech. This because Nibiru just eats your ass, and not in a good way. So this was in here for the Speedroids, called by Duster, the 3 Cyclone, 1 Crow, the 3 Droll. We got a few new players, so I've been putting this in the side. It's fine. Ghost Ogre, just a bunch of good generic power stuff. Like I said, my advice would be not to play this. But let me know if you enjoyed. I'll do a poll this upcoming week if I don't decide on something before I go, and we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Don't be late.